With all the turmoil surrounding the departure of Vince McMahon from WWE, a new head of creative has been announced for the company, and it is, in fact, Triple H, Paul Levesque, whatever you want to call him head of creative from now on. WWE said in part in a press release earlier today that additionally, and they said additional to Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan being CEO of WWE, they said additionally, WWE executive Paul Levesque will assume all responsibilities related to WWE's creative in addition to his regular duties. So, something that is a big departure from what we've witnessed over the past year. Over the past year, Triple H goes out with a heart condition. He's out on the sidelines. He's not even going to meetings. He's doing none of that. He is basically, for all intents and purposes, out of the company. Fast forward just under a year later, he's not only back into the fold, but he's now head of talent relations and the head of creative. Big changes obviously happening in WWE. Not only with Vince McMahon out, the question was going to be, what's the vision going to be? Well, what is the future of this company going to be? Are they going to bring in someone like Gabe Sapolsky? Are they going to bring on Paul Heyman into that role? Are they going to expand Bruce Pritchard's responsibilities in that role? Looks like the plan from the beginning is actually the plan now, in that Triple H is the one taking over creative day-to-day in WWE. Does this move surprise me personally? Yeah, considering the fact that Triple H had a serious heart condition, considering the fact that he has a defibrillator in his chest. I think that, I think the strain of having that day-to-day responsibility over creative is a lot on a person. And I'm interested to see if or who really he has around him, because you would think that he would kind of lay out the big vision of things and have less of a more hands-on. I'm not saying he's not going to be hands-on, but he would delegate a lot more than someone else in that position would, than a Bruce Pritchard would, than a Paul Heyman would, than a Vince McMahon would in that position. And you just hope that that's the case. With this, I can only assume that you're going to see the return of people like Road Dogg, BD James. I think you're going to see other people who are let go from the company who haven't already signed with AEW potentially return and have a go. He might even try to find some people who were once a part of AEW who now let go or are about to let go. Someone like maybe Jonathan Gresham is open now. Maybe you can bring in a manager like a Tully Blanchard, who is said to be done with AEW. And there's an additional report right now that saying that because of this news and because of Vince McMahon being out, a lot more AEW talent are willing to give WWE a chance, are willing to get signed there. And with Triple H at the helm, if I'm an indie talent, not necessarily the type of wrestler that Vince McMahon might want, or a Bruce Pritchard might think of, or a Kevin Dunn might think of, I feel a lot more comfortable going to WWE knowing that Triple H is running the day-to-day creative, know that Triple H is the EVP of talent relations, know that Triple H is likely going to bring up a lot of people from NXT. How insane is it that the Click, by the way, the Click is basically running things just 25 years after after like they really became known to people in that in the Madison Square Garden incident. It's crazy. Shawn Michaels and Triple H possibly running things backstage at WWE. They politic their way to the top. Jokes aside, but yeah, huge news. I'm excited for this vision to hopefully take place. I would imagine this means that at some point in the next few months, Kevin Dunn, I think by the end of the year, Kevin Dunn is going to be gone from his current position, and Triple H will likely instill his guy. Hopefully that means less camera cuts, less wobbly shots, less zoom in, less camera BS. I don't like the camera BS that's happening in WWE, but Triple H, new head of creative, new head of VP, new head of talent relations, new era in WWE, to say the least. A new vision. Hopefully it's a good one. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comment section below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released.